the one we adore. Sam is the evil next door.
It was a bright, crystal clear day in Pontypann. The air was crisp, and there wasn't a hint of humid weather in sight. Sam, Penny, Trevor and Steele were returning from an emergency in Jupiter.
Well, everyone, a palaver that's had been. I did warn Farmer Morgan about that electric blanket. Indeed, Fireman Sam. People need to be more careful with things like that. Oh, surely it isn't that cold yet. I don't hear Father Christmas tap dancing.
Indeed, Trevor. Personally, this is the best weather to get exercising.
What's my cup of tea? Thank you.
Just then, they went down Freevale Road and saw Molly helping Mike and Helen move boxes into their house.
Hello, Molly, Mike, Helen. How are you two getting into houses recently?
Hello, everyone. Our boxes have arrived. Safe and sound, I think.
Yeah, hope my model buses haven't been broken. Model buses, you say? Well, me and Sam could give you a hand with putting things up when our shift is over. Would you like that? Great! Could use some more pairs of eyes and hands. Thanks, Trev. Right then, we must be heading back. See you all later.
Right then. Good luck with any more emergencies.
Will do.
Jupiter headed off while Molly, Mike and Helen continued. However, Jupiter started to make such a noise when in the high street.
Steady on, Jupiter. What's going on, love?
Jupiter soon ground to a halt. Sam tried to start her up again, but she wouldn't move.
Oh, Darrell. What's wrong with you, Jupiter, my love? It's best we should get out and look at the engine.
The crew inspected the engine. It looked fine, but all was confused on why Jupiter was on the fritz.
Right, everyone. We may have to push and pull, Jupiter. Me, Firefighter Penny Morris, will push, and Fireman Sam Evans will pull.
Okay, sir.
Right you are, sir. You say so, sir.
They went in position and started to get the fire engine moving. They shoved and heaved with all their might.
It's a shame Elvis is off sick today. We could have had a spare pair of hands. Indeed, Trevor. But we have to keep going. We're halfway up the hill.
Everyone watched outside with amazement. At long last, they made it to the fire station.
Right, everyone. Right, everyone. I'll phone the mechanic.
It's okay, sir. I could give a go at mending Jupiter.
Well, if you say so, Firefighter Morris.
Penny spent all afternoon trying to mend Jupiter, with some help from Sam, but they couldn't make her engine run. It was now 5 o'clock and was getting dark. Sam and Trevor were heading home, but Penny was soon determined to get Jupiter fixed. She spent all night wondering what went wrong.
Come on, Jupiter. What's wrong with you? Maybe if I remove this bolt, perhaps... Ow! How about this one?
Penny tried all sorts of ways to fix Jupiter, but it wouldn't work. The night watch firefighters and the neighbourhood listened to Penny angrily telling Jupiter where the fire engine can stick her engine up into. She soon fell asleep out of exhaustion. The next morning, something big was pulling up to the fire service. Penny awoke and was greeted with a massive fire engine near her face and was startled.
Sorry, Penny. I was just delivering the new fire engine. I see.
It's best if you go home, Penny. You've been up here all night.
What time is it?
10 a.m.
Right.
Penny walked to the bus stop. The bus soon came, driven by Heather Evans. She was Trevor's niece, who fills in for him when he's on his auxiliary firefighter's duties.
Morning, Penny. Where are you headed? Bella's Cafe, please.
The bus soon headed off. Meanwhile, everyone was busy admiring the new fire engine. It looked very grand.
This is a fine new fire engine with a snorkel, a South Korean import.
Very efficient. I don't want to bother you, boys. But what are we going to do with Jupiter? Well, we've tried everything we could, but I'm afraid we may have to send her for scrap. Oh, I see.
Sam was devastated to hear this news. Jupiter had been in the service since he first joined it. He wanted to protest, but knew that he couldn't. Morgan McGarrett soon collected Jupiter, and everyone watched as it was towed off. Sam saluted the fire engine with a tear in his eye. When it arrived at the garage, Mike, who was working as a cleaner at the time, inspected the fire engine with interest.
I knew I shouldn't, but go on.
Mike looked down at the engine and inspected it. He wiped it down with a rag and looked inside.
Pardon me, Morgan, but could you give me the keys, please?
Mike started the engine and Jupiter soon roared into life.
Blimey, I wonder why that is was being scrapped. Don't mind me, Morgan, but could I take this to the fire station?
Back at the fire station, Sam was sat near the doorstep looking sad. He then heard a familiar engine coming down the road and watched Jupiter pull up to the fire station with a smile on his face. Mike soon walked out of the cab.
Jupiter? You're still working? But how? Well, Sam, the engine was a bit dirty. Needed a bit of a wipe down, that's all. Oh, Mike, you're like a gift from the heavens above. I can't thank you enough.
Steele, Boyce and Trevor, who walked out a few seconds earlier, were puzzled.
But the new fire engine is already here now.
We can't send it back.
Well, we don't need 2 fire engines. The town isn't that big. Wait a minute, boys. I remember hearing in the newspaper that Hilltown needs a new fire engine. Their old one seems to be breaking bit by bit. Well, if it means Jupiter can still run, then I think it's for the best. Right. I'll contact the station officer there about it.
Steele went off to phone the Hilltown Fire Service. Sam was pleased Jupiter could get a new start in a new life, but still felt sad. Jupiter was more than just a fire engine to him. Jupiter was like an old friend. The next day soon came, and Molly, Sarah and James went to the fire station to be with Sam when Jupiter would leave it.
Right, Sam. Looks like everything is ready. Proceed to the fire station. Cheerio.
Sam watched Jupiter leave with a tear in his eye.
Goodbye, my lovely. Have fun in Hilltown.
What a lovely fire engine. Indeed, Sarah, what a beauty. Well, it was a grand-looking machine. Still, hopefully the new one does the town proud.
True, Molly. Do us proud, new fire engine. Does it even have a name? Well, not that I know of. Still, why not think of a new name while we give you a ride in it. Best if everyone comes, just in case an emergency.
Great, Uncle Sam. Mega Brill.
They all climbed up into the new fire engine and off they roared. The twins and Elvis thought of all sorts of names, but they couldn't decide on a good enough one.
WP from Jupiter 999.
Proceed to local farmer's tea kettle on fire. Over.
I know. How about? Oh, Darrow.
So move aside, baby, come on. Fireman Sam, 'cause he's gone.